Hi guys, welcome to my interface. If you followed my instructions, you have already copied all the folders and changed to your specific values, and now I will show you how to load the in-game profiles. So make sure every add-on is checked, and then we will
Bound to the iron will of the type.
look at something like this. First of all, you just press escape and go to the add-on section. Here you can see if all the add-ons are correctly loaded. If not, you did something wrong and have to do it again. And then you can just go at each add-on and load the profile if there is one. Not every has one, but most of them have either a CaithUI profile or the default UI or the default profile. For ability team tracker should be the default. There should be default as well. Big debuffs should have CaithUI. Yes, here it is. If you don't see the profile as mentioned here, you do something wrong with the copying from the files. This is okay. Dominos has profile. This should not have profile. Glady has profile. Just go ahead to this section here. CaithUI was 20. Again, interface, add-ons. Let's see, this one is default, okay. Maps has it a prefill? I don't know, we'll check that later. There should be default as well. Losecontrol is also default. This has to be selected. Interface add-on, that's okay, this is okay as well. Profile here is also the default one. This has to be loaded from OmniCC. Pitbull obviously has a profile. This one, Plater, has a profile as well. Oh, I hate Plater. Where is it? It's like totally annoying. There we go. No, we do that later. Then go for Pret, the chat add-on. Load it here. The quest is doesn't matter. Xload is another loot add-on. Oh, profile should be below here. Yes, it is here. There isn't a setting. Well, let's go with that one. Try it for now. Oh, that was wrong. Try that. Oh, maybe it did not work with a profile here, but let me see. Oh, that was the right one. So it's a profile just case. Okay. So you type a BM for basic minimap and load the profile here as well, and it will automatically reload the UI, and you can just move the chat window up here, resize it a little bit, and you're done for the mouse part. So everything is important here. This UI is specifically designed for my resolution and for widescreen. It should look totally scuffed if you use it otherwise, and you have to manually resize a lot of things. I show you a couple ones. First of all is Pitbull. You can move the frames around. If you just go to party settings, for example, you see obviously my player, my target frame, my party frames and the party pets with the focus here. If you don't play like a healer or support class and you don't want the party frames over here, you can just move them away. Just type /pitbull and you can unlock it and then just drag it around. It works with everything here. The same goes for the raid frames. This is the raid frames for 10 people, etc. For 25. It will just override your party frames. You can just try the settings to your liking and move the frames around. That's for Pitbull. Another thing that you have to manually adjust are the weak auras. If you type /WA, you can see all the loaded weak auras here. It is a lot, especially for my for the cast bars and some buttons. Let me hide something. This looks the UI without any weak auras. So you can see the backgrounds here, over there, on the buttons. Everything is done with weak auras because it's way more easier to do it this way. You have to find or you find something on the settings like UI. You can they are named like they called like side frames and stuff like that. So maybe for the minimap and for the chat frame. And you have another one which is called action bars. It's over there. If we loaded, the backgrounds for the action bars are loaded. And you can just fiddle with them, delete them, move them around, and go from there. Another thing is you see the two bars on the bottom. I like to play with some of my most used cooldowns here below my unit frames, and I have them via a weak aura. As you can see, it's called cooldown priest. If I activate it, you see they pop here. And if you just deactivate some, you can see they just fit right below here. It's totally easy to adjust them to your liking. For example, if you're playing like a mage, you can just use the silence one, change the trigger to like here counterspell or something, and then it will update it to counterspell. Obviously it doesn't work for me because I don't have counterspell. Don't break it. Well, but you guess what I mean. You know what I mean. So why does it not work? I have broken it. Maybe because I don't have it. Will of the Forsaken. Oh yeah. Okay, it will only work if you have the cooldown ready. No, if you have the spell learned by level 1. I love my UI priest, obviously doesn't have a silence or fear what yet, so that's why it doesn't work here on this one. But it's really easy, just press enter and it works. Otherwise, if you don't want to work with cooldowns, here you can just deactivate the whole cooldown stuff, press load never, and then it's gone. And then you can use the Dominus action bars. Just type Dominus and you can with configure bars. You see here the action bar in the middle. I placed it. It is not activated at the moment because I don't use it. I just use the weak auras, but you can just activate it with a right click or with a shift left click or shift right click. Yeah, then it's shown. And another thing is you see I only have those visible bars here. My other bars are here hidden with all the cooldowns or hotkeys I use. So if you need some more, if you're wondering where my hotkeys, well, they're all hidden here because I don't need them. Don't have to see them because they're all memorized. Okay, so that was for the most important part, the action bars and the rate frames. Yeah, I wish you good luck at redesigning my UI or get some inspiration from it. If you have some problems, just call out to me or try to figure it out. And oh yeah, another thing, the cast bars are also with weak hours. So if you go to player, you have like the the cast bars here. Same for the focus and stuff like that. So let's see over here. It's doesn't have a heal. I do have a heal. So there's a cast bar. It's just with weak hours, in case you're wondering. Okay, good luck and see you.